Welcome back, everyone. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, we've lost another legend. Ozzy. John Michael Osborne. Most everybody didn't even know what his real name was until this. But, yes, John Michael Osborne. Ozzy. It's derived from his last name, Osborne, Ozzy. So that's how that came about. Just a little bit of trivia. But anyway, the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, has left us. Sad, sad day. But we're going to reflect a little bit on that. So I want to play a clip of his astounding life that he had. I'm just kind of blown away by this because, 3 weeks ago, he did his final concert and he appeared in good spirits. Aside from his Parkinson's, rather healthy. And 3 weeks later, gone. I don't get that. It's almost like he knew this was going to happen. So anyway, all right. Let's roll this clip here and see the life of Ozzy.
It's the anthem that would define heavy metal, Iron Man. Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne, a pioneer known for hits like Paranoid and War Pigs. Today, the world's saying goodbye to the rock music legend.
There are kings and queens and presidents. Very few are beloved. Ozzy was and continues to be beloved by millions of people.
Osbourne, dubbed the Prince of Darkness, gained infamy for his drug use and even once biting the head off a live bat on stage.
It's not just his singing. It's not just the lyrics. Those alone would be enough. It's that he also lived this wild rock star life of great excess and tragedy.
After Black Sabbath, he went solo, earning 13 platinum albums with hits like Crazy Train and Mama, I'm Coming Home. Over his storied career, Osbourne won 5 Grammys and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice.
Twice? I didn't know that.
Once as a solo artist, and also was part of Black Sabbath.
There were 4 guys, local guys from Aston in Birmingham, who had a go and we got successful. And that's something you can't buy.
In his later years, the MTV reality series The Osbournes reintroduced him to new generation.
Rock and roll! The Osbournes was one of the first reality television shows, and what made it a hit? It was ridiculous, but it was also heartfelt. It was real and unreal at the same time, and it captivated people. Ozzy really cared about his kids. He really cared about his family.
I love you all. I love you more than life itself.
Their chaotic but loving antics launched his family members as television personalities in their own right.
That period of time was wonderful. And the thing that Sharon pointed out, in our kids, instead of just telling them about what it was like, I can show them what it was like.
Because you think you remember it all, but you don't.
Today, his wife Sharon and 4 of his adult children releasing a statement saying it is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. Tributes from around the world pouring in on Instagram. Elton John sharing a picture of himself with Osbourne, writing that he secured his place in the pantheon of rock gods, a true legend. Rod Stewart writing on Instagram, "Bye-bye, Ozzy. Sleep well, my friend. I'll see you up there later rather than sooner." And Kiss frontman Gene Simmons remembering his friend.
We first met 50 years ago when Black Sabbath and Kiss were sort of starting out and trying to make our mark. His commitment, take no prisoners approach, from the very first note. And he would yell out, "Everybody go crazy," And at the end of the shows, he would be exhausted. He would collapse often. Ozzy was born to be on stage.
Osbourne's death at age 76 comes just 17 days after what would become his final performance with his Black Sabbath bandmates at a festival in his hometown of Birmingham, England. Millions tuning into the live stream.
His last performance turns out to be the highest grossing charity concert of all time.
The performance raising more than $190 million for charity. Ozzy even celebrating his daughter Kelly's engagement backstage. She shared the special moment on Instagram.
Spend the rest of my life in front of your family and all of our friends. Kelly, will you marry me?
In 2020, Ozzy and Sharon revealed to our Robin Roberts Ozzy's multiple health issues.
I did my last show, New Year's Eve, so the 4. Then I had a bad fall. I had to have surgery on my neck, which screwed all my nerves in. And I found out that I have a mild form of
It's Parkin 2.
The gene which is known to cause early onset Parkinson's. As a couple, Ozzy and Sharon managed to stand the test of time, staying married for 43 years despite his numerous admitted infidelities.
When I met him when I was 18, and I'm 70 next month. So he's been...
Time for a new change, eh?
Shut up, you.
I've made a load of mistakes during these 40 years. We all have. But I can honestly say that I've only ever had one love in my life, really. That's my wife, Sharon.
The pair speaking to my colleague Chris Connolly in 2022.
You have the 9 lives of a cat, don't you?
He's got more than that, let me tell you.
I mean, I should have been dead a long time ago.
When you look at most people on stage running around, you can sort of see the influences, the inspiration. Ozzy seems to have been born with no reference. There was no Ozzy before Ozzy. Ozzy was what scientists call a singularity.
As his fans now mourn his loss, the No More Tears singer leaves behind a legacy that transcends music, pop culture, and generations. He was a true rock star.
When I get on the stage, something takes over. It's a freedom. Only one feeling like it. Sex, drugs, or whatever don't come in close to that stage.
Yeah. Rest in peace, my friend. His final concert there, I don't know. Like I had said, he looked in good spirits, and aside from the Parkinson's, he looked rather healthy, and he was happy and powerful. But that must have taken a lot out of him to do that. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. And I don't know if it's coincidental or not, but to pass away 3 weeks after a final tour, to me, there's something with that. I don't know if it was planned or not, and I'm not speculating either, because we may never know. What I did see is it said that the cause of death was complications due to Parkinson's and his health. So, you know, we may never know. They may not ever let that go public. You never know. But that's what I've heard. Anyway, rest in peace, Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, Osbourne. Wow. We lost a really great musician, performer, in person. Leave some comments. I'd like to hear from you. See you in the next video. Pray for the family. See you.